the Gospel Journal, Malawi, and today is Thursday, 18th of December, 2025. And the topic for this week is Messianic prophecies about Jesus's birth. And today, Thursday, specifically, we are looking at Jesus' branch from Jesse, bear fruit. I'm reading from Isaiah chapter 11, verse number 1, and it reads, "A shoot will come up from the stump of Jesse. From his roots, a branch will bear fruit." As I said some few days ago, that every prophecy speaks of a specific issue in the whole narrative. So God is interested in the specifics or the specifications. Today, we're looking at a prophecy that is talking not about a place where Jesus will be born, not about the king come to the temple, not about the star, not about, but he's talking about which is the root. Now, let me pause for a moment. The Jewish culture and the African culture, we have similarities in the sense that we trace someone from the father's house. If I am Chunga, you say you are Nase, your father is Chunga. Which Chunga? Then I'll start to tell you the descriptions of which Chunga. Then we know you are the Chungas from Embangweni, not Chungas from Hoho, not Chungas from Rojwa, or not Chungas from wherever, but we begin to look at the genealogy. So genealogy is important. So in the context, Isaiah is speaking a prophecy about the Messianic birth, but is tracing one important specification, and that is the genealogy, from whose family house is the Messiah coming from. Now, as Isaiah puts it, he says, "A shoot will come up from the stump of Jesse. From his roots, a branch will bear fruit." Now, two things I want to explain. He's talking about a shoot and also a stump. What are these two? So let me start with a stump. A stump is a big tree that has been cut, and that which is remaining in the ground is solid and still has life, even if it is cut, and is able to regenerate, bring new life, bring new shoots, is what is called a stump. Jesse is described as a stump, meaning to say he is a host, he is a father, he is a house. Then there is a term shoot. A shoot is a new life coming out of a stump. Now, Jesus, in the prophecy according to Isaiah, is not spoken or mentioned by name, but is described as a shoot. Now, why a shoot? A shoot is a sign of new life, and a shoot is a sign of regeneration. It means something died, but a new shoot is a sign that there is continuity, there is new life, there is continuation of a species. Jesus was spoken as a shoot in the language prophet Isaiah was speaking. and stamp represents Jesse. When we come to Matthew chapter 1, verses 5 to 6, he begins to break the genealogy and exposes the genealogy of Jesus and looks specifically at the stamp. Now, this is what is written in Matthew chapter 1, verses 5 to 6. It says, Salmon, the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab, Boaz, the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth, Obed, the father of Jesse, and Jesse, the father of King David. David was the father of Solomon, whose mother had been Uriah's wife. When one reads that, may not understand anything, but is a fulfillment of what is spoken by the prophet. In the sense that when you look at Jesse, Jesse was the father of David. And in the prophecy, Jesus is traced from the Davidic dynasty or Davidic line, meaning to say Jesse is the stamp. And out of Jesse, we have David. And from the line of David, there was a new life that came. There was regeneration. Now, regeneration does not just take place immediately. It may take after years. Jesus was a regeneration. After generations had passed, he became a new shoot, a new life, a new hope. So when he says Jesus was coming out as a new shoot and a branch from Jesse and would bear fruit, indeed, Jesus was the one who was being spoken. Remember in John chapter 15, Jesus says, without me you cannot bear fruit. Yes, he was the one who was going to bear fruit. So Jesse was simply the house. And out of the house of Jesse, we see David. And from David, we see the genealogy of the dynasty where Jesus is coming from. That's what is spoken by Prophet Isaiah in chapter 11, verse number 1. I have a message for you. You see what? God has sent new hope. God has sent Christ as new life. And there is a hope for renewal of your life, hope, and opportunities. There is regeneration, newness of life in the new shoot that is from Christ. Do not look at the stamp. The stamp in the ground may look dead, but the hope is in the new shoot, because that's the new generation of a tree. That Jesus in you will rise again, the hopes that were buried, and you will be there again. Good morning.